about 1 minute into the first quarter. Now, here's Jokic. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Eaton misses. Johnson outside. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
In the corner, Irvin with it. Off target from three-point range.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Pass to Worthy. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Shot, high post. Rebounded by Anthony.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed. That's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Yeah, it's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Irvin surveying the D. Anthony in the corner.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
The try by Worthy. In the corner, it's Jordan. And here comes the break. Outside Anthony. There's a screen. They need this one. And Anthony with the jam.
Oh, how about Carmelo's handles there? Staying patient and creating. Himself out of the offense.
Heat leading by 4. Jordan outside. Weber outside. Clock at 6. Weber throws it down.
And Weber just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Here's Anthony. Into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture at the Miami franchise from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction.
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard.
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years. But he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Down low. Here's Heaton. Ewing gets the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Weber. Eaton grabs the miss.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Here's Eaton. Still without a basket. Outside, George. Here's Eaton. Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the free throw line.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Back to you. Good ball movement here by Miami. Free throw line jump shot. Jokic grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 4. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific... reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it. I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Out to Anthony. There's the screen. From past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out of it.
Shot by Gervin, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Johnson can't hit.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Pass to Gervin. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Heat. Parrish with it. Left side, Jordan. Stolen by George. Here's Gervin. Johnson with the block. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat out front, leading by a point. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Dan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic training on the Heat. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Back to Robertson. Picked by Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. It's intercepted. Right side, Arenas. Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner. The Kings leading. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. On the wing, Turner. Pass to Rice. Back to Turner. Here's Rice. It's deflected. Just 5 on the clock. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
To the wing right side. Back to Arenas. And there's the drive. And it's sent back by Turner. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Pass to Markkanen. Out to Kirilenko. Fires the 3. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Kirilenko's got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Denton. Hasn't made one yet. And Towns. Throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Robertson outside. And he drives in. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 4. Fires from the wing. Allen's shot is off. Here's Sacramento now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Now Robertson. And he banks in the layup. Robertson's got 4 points this quarter.
And despite those shooting problems in the first quarter, they have the lead and look like they're finally getting it together offensively.
Here's Arenas. Here's Towns. The shot from the low post is good. Towns has got his second basket.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Here's Robertson. Rebounded by Chambers. Pass to Dantley. Here's Chambers. Here he goes. And he dunks it down.
And forget about finesse. This is all about the power.
To the middle. Here's Kirilenko. Tries again. Out to Turner. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Miami trailing. Inside. Towns. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim no mercy.
Pass to Rice. Outside, Markkanen. On the way, Turner. Now here's Robertson. Rebounded by Chambers. Outside, Towns. Over Turner. Hits it out to him. And here they come. Turner looking around. Pass to Rice. Outside Kirilenko. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. Miami with the ball. Puts up a 3. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Here's Rice. There's the 3. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Well, that's one way to try to slow Cat down inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Trying to get something going.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Gervin. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Lever with it. Gervin covering. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
To the paint. Here's Heaton. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 1. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Anthony. And stolen by Jordan. Offside Worthy. Pass to Weber. To the inside. Weaver. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And even though Fat Lever spends most of his time on the perimeter, the man is a triple-double waiting to happen. He is the complete package in terms of scoring, assisting, and rebounding. Big fella does it all. You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Here's Gervin. Jordan with some nice deep. Good if it goes. No good that time. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Miami Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Sacramento. Gervin outside. Pass to Eaton. Shoots over Towns. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And now the latest from our reporter, David Owen.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings have raised their standards, but they're not satisfied. Coach Mike Brown says good is the enemy of the great. We've got to win the day every single day. Be okay with honest communication, with stress that it takes to be just a little bit better, and with being uncomfortable that helps us prepare for a deep playoff run. Kevin?
It's every team's goal. DA, thank you. They get it back. Jordan, right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, when you're a scorer like Towns, you're going to have defenders all over you. That's why you have to make your trips to the line count.
You understand we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
90 seconds now into the second half. Johnson can't hit.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Johnson with the rebound.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead. Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And he lays it straight in.
This is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Gervin with it. Sinks that one from the post. Gervin's got 6.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Johnson surveying the floor. Outside to Weber. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Sticking with it. Towns wanted that bucket.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Towns. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 1. Look at your screen. Outside Gervin. Pass to Eaton. That one's It's not going to go. Towns with the defensive header. On the wing, Jordan. Driving inside. And then slammed in by Jordan.
The youth won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
It's Anthony with the drive. George with no one around. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Johnson double teamed. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And here is Gervin. 6 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Knocked away. Back to Gervin. 6 to shoot. Jokic inside. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
And their defense has taken a turn for the worse here in the second half, allowing way too many easy looks.
Pass to Towns.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Out to Anthony. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing, more passing.
Some changes for Sacramento. The Heat trailed by 4. Jordan outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, I love putting Markkanen into the pick-and-roll action. He can do anything as the screener.
Oh, good from Ewing. Kings leading now by 5. And there's the bucket for Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Pass to Robertson. Back to Markkanen. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. And now it's a 9-point Sacramento lead. Jordan up top. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Rice. Now here's Robertson. Now Turner. He's guarded by Ewing. Here's Robertson, and the layup is good. Robertson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Jordan. Nice shot. No good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Rice. Right side, Kirilenko. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Kings on top as they wrap up the third quarter with a 13-3 run. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for Miami. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Ewing. Through on the 14-footer.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Good D by Weber. Jordan looking around. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The high percentage look for Jordan. That has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
On the clock. Ice. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Got to communicate and switch that screen.
Michael Jordan on the wing. They get it back. Goes up again. And it's Weber getting it to go.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
To the middle. The 8-footer. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Jacks up a three. It doesn't go for him.
And even without that three balls dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Stolen by Markkanen. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Robertson. And there's the call on Fat Lever. That's his third foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Erik Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Fight, guys.
Thank you, David.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the sides.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And the basket by Johnson.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Allen left side. Knocks down the free ball. And it's now only a 1-point Kings lead.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Durbin right side. It's Durbin on the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Eaton. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Ewing. Here's Allen. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Here's Durbin. And it's Miami with the rebound. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Here's Ewing. Back to Allen. Down low. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that. And, you know, he hasn't been able to get to the line as much as he did in that first half. Credit the defense for making the adjustment.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Pass to Chambers to take the lead. It's hauled in by Paul George. The Kings leading. Anthony nowhere around. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Here's Chambers. The Hooper to get a shot off. Allen for three. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Outside Gervin. Back to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer. And the Kings lead by 5.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
Weber inside. Back to Worthy. Weber is free. Pops in the layup for 2.
That's a big basket here in a close game. Worthy, one of the quieter guys on the floor, but his game is loud.
Outside Anthony. Back to Gervin. And it's Gervin finishing it off.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Pass to Weber. Jordan outside. To the paint. Here's Ewing. Good. It's Jordan picking up the assist. Ewing's got 4 this quarter.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Jokic very strong and very crafty. Absorbed.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The Heat making a switch here.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Stolen by Magic. Inside. Here's Ewing.
people.
Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Anthony. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Jordan.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That turns the lead now to a one-possession lead.
And the Kings with possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Worthy from outside. Misses the 3. Outside for Jordan. James Worthy on the wing. Misses off the left eye. And so it's Sacramento who's straight by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it.